You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Remind me, what's kept in these archives?
All knowledge related to the technologies banned by the UC and the Freestar Collective after the Colony War resides in the archives, including the aforementioned Terramorph data you and Hadrian are after. I want to know what you, someone with less direct involvement in the Armistice, sees as the purpose behind granting said access.
See, now I don't understand. Why does Varun have any say in this? Because technically they're just cultists, but it is what it is. We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Oh, of course, because this is where this character is going to come in useful here, I think. As a xenobiologist, a standard Terramorph never should have been on Tau Ceti. We could be facing a true threat. Yeah, because from what we've gathered, especially from the guy that's observed the data, he said that these Terramorphs have grown faster than they should have. So,
I didn't realize the captain was such an expert. But it's a compelling point, Madam President. A Terramorph doesn't care about factional boundaries. And as the captain says, we can say definitively this is no normal Terramorph. The other factions are as at risk as we are.
A compelling point indeed. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
yes, doing nothing with even the limited knowledge we have would be irresponsible.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What is that?
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
What the hell is going on?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
See?
Terramorphs.
Idiots.
More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good
Look.
God.
Let me out there now.
They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation.
Shut the hell up. Let
Evaded
me
our
out.
scanners somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later.
Chief Sarkin,
Can
order
we
the
stop
evacuation
talking
of the
about this?
spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need
La, la,
is a
la,
citywide
la.
panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them.
I can go and take care of it myself.
We'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it,
Yes.
man.
Come on.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Oh. Right, where are we going? Down up. To back them up so I could literally shoot.
Okay, that's it. Time to settle something. Lights out on that one.
There.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming.
Why are we
We
talking?
tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain
Again.
them fast enough.
Why are we
They just
talking?
started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Okay, cool.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help
Yeah,
them.
cool. We shouldn't even be here talking. This is the second time this place has been locked down, you know.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Shut down!
I'll get used to seeing you.
Can you reload?
Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that floor.
Wait, officer? Are you this woman? Experts? Whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before.
Hey.
One fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking.
Oh my god, why
over
can't I see?
any-
Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Right, we got to deal with. Whoa!
Might as well take what we can.
Well, that spaceship's gone. That spaceship is no longer existing.